What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So Blake Griffin, man, has officially been bought out by the Detroit Pistons, who is a free man, and Blake Griffin is free to go anywhere he wants in the NBA. And of course, out of all the teams he chose, it looks like he's going to be going to the Brooklyn Nets, where they already have a pretty stacked lineup. And if Blake Griffin looks anything like he used to be, this team is going to be borderline unstoppable, right? Like, it's just scary to think about. I mean, I saw this comment earlier. But if you really look at this starting five that we might be seeing, I'm not sure this is how the starting five will look or not. Maybe they have Blake Griffin off the bench or something along the lines of that. Who knows? But if you would have told me a lineup of Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan could be a starting five one day, if you told me this 5 years ago, I would have said you're absolutely insane. But here we are, man. Blake Griffin's about to be a Brooklyn Net, according to Shams. It's not official yet, but it's probably what's going to happen. So today we are going to be doing a Blake Griffin Brooklyn Nets rebuild. So I'm not really sure how much of a rebuild this is going to be, because obviously this team is already stacked as it is, man. And it's just, I was hoping Blake Griffin would go to my Blazers, but you know what? It's fine. You know what? Dame time to, it's fine. It's fine. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy this one. Make sure you like if you guys do. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let's rebuild the Brooklyn Nets, I guess, now that Blake Griffin is here. The updated roster of the Brooklyn Nets, we have Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Jordan, Joe Harris, and now Blake Griffin's here. Blake Griffin, whatever you want to call him. Blake Griffin is a Brooklyn Net now. Okay, it's not official, all right? It's not official, but when Shams says they're the favorites, it's probably what's going to happen. Unless if something, drastic happens where he goes somebody else. But Blake Griffin is officially about to be a Brooklyn Net come Sunday, most likely. Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Nicholas Claxton, TLC, Timothy Luwalu-Cabarrot, I think is how you say his name. So I think I said that correctly. Landry Shamet, Tyler Johnson, Audrey Roberson, Iman Shumpert, and of course Dinwiddie is out for the season. And there's been some rumors that they might trade him, which is kind of just crazy to think about. I know he's an expiring contract, but he's injured. Like, who wants to trade for Spencer Dinwiddie? Like, maybe I guess they could re-sign him. But all right, if we look at an updated look at this rotation. So this is what it looked like. We'll have Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Jordan. So they still don't want to start Blake Griffin. So they would have, okay. Actually, it's because Kevin Durant's listed as a power forward right now. So if we moved KD to small forward, who's up to a 99 overall, and we did that, so Blake Griffin would officially be the starting power forward. Like I said, I don't know how they're actually going to do this. Will Blake Griffin start? I'm not really sure. But here he is, entered into the starting lineup. And you have Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan reuniting in the front court. And you got, obviously, three of the greatest players in the NBA over there as well in the starting five. So this is just scary to think about. Joe Harris off the bench as a sixth man, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, Nicholas Claxton. But I could see a world where Bruce Brown or Joe Harris or whatever they want to do is still starting. I feel like if you want to start Bruce Brown still because of defense, I think that would make sense. But if you want to throw Blake Griffin in there, I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting to see. But now that Blake Griffin is here, how many games will this team lose? We're 31-12 right now, and I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen. So let me simulate the next 3 games. We got the Los Angeles Lakers, which would be a really good matchup as we win 114-90, and we lose to the Knicks of all teams. So we didn't lose to the Lakers. We lost to the Knicks, who have been good in their own right. But Harden, Blake Griffin had 10, 5, and 7. So he's averaging 17.5 this season. Obviously, he hasn't had a great campaign with the Pistons this season because they haven't been playing him a whole lot. Jeremy Grant and the Pistons almost beat Blake Griffin in the Nets, and Blake Griffin had 15. And then the Knicks blew us out by 20 points as Derrick Rose had 35. All right, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and summate the rest of this regular season. And once we get into the playoffs, I have a feeling that nobody is stopping us. I just have that weird feeling in my mind that no one is stopping this team. There's just too much offense on the floor. Blake Griffin looks like anything he used to be. This team's unstoppable. So season number 1 comes to an end as we finish the season 56-26. LeBron James is your MVP. LaMelo Rookie of the Year on the Charlotte Hornets. You got Precious Achiuwa, or however you say his name, is a 6th man on the Miami Heat. Giannis Defensive Player, and Christian Wood Most Improved. I hope Christian Wood gets back soon because the Rockets desperately need him. So Luka Doncic, Harden, LeBron, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic on the All-NBA first team. Got Dame, Kyrie, AD, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid. I would argue that Kevin Durant should be an All-NBA first teamer this season, but Harden does make it, which is cool. And then All-NBA third team, Russell Westbrook, Trae Young, Tatum, Kawhi, and Bam Adebayo. So looking at the season-ending stats, we're facing the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round, which is kind of weird to think about because Milwaukee, obviously, as the 8th seed is just weird to think about. But Blake Griffin was 17 points per game. So, I mean, he still did his thing, man. Let's see what his last few games might have looked like if I can find that. So, against Milwaukee, he had 21, which is nice. 13-10. So, I mean, it's not like he had 30 against the Detroit Pistons, okay? So it's not like he's absolutely out here dominating, which is probably something we're going to see because there's already a lot of scoring options on the Nets. But there will be those nights where Blake Griffin, I'm sure, does get his. So we are playing Milwaukee Bucks, like I mentioned. And we got Drew Holiday, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. The Milwaukee Bucks do have a lot of good perimeter defenders. So if there was one team that maybe could somewhat, I don't know, lock up this, no, I wouldn't say lock up, but defend this team a little bit, maybe Milwaukee could do it, but I just don't see it. Giannis would have to literally grow 5 arms on his, I don't know. All right, semi current round, let's see what happens. All right, and we beat them in 7, so it was definitely tougher than we thought it was going to be. But now we're playing the Orlando Magic. We got Boston and Atlanta advancing on New Orleans, LA, and Denver. Okay, so we got Brooklyn and Orlando here in the first round, or in the second round, I should say. So Orlando, for some reason, is always good in 2K, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, here we go. Semi current round. We're up. Oh, whoa. What just happened? Why is Orlando so damn good at 2K? I honestly thought I clicked simulate game, but then I said simulate. Okay, we lost to the Orlando Magic. Alrighty, that's how we're doing things today. 2K. All right, I love that. Boston Celtics. It's okay. Or I'm flabbergasted right now. Let's just get into the offseason, I guess. So Orlando is the team we have to worry about now, I guess. Or the Orlando Magic, of all teams in the NBA, are one of those teams that we should just be definitely afraid of. We are projected a first round pick for some reason here, or no, or do we not? Okay, so we have the 18th pick for the Miami Heat. Okay, so that pick was probably going everywhere. All right, well, we have the 18th pick in this draft. Steve Nash, of course, coach. I'm not gonna fire him or anything, but man, why did we just lose? I'm so confused. Whatever. All right. So, we do need to resign Blake Griffin because he was only going to be here for 1 year, and then we'll have to see what he does for the rest of his career. We have a lot of picks here. Wow, we do. Okay, so, I could make some more changes, obviously, because, like, our center is not great. So, we could maybe get, crazy here and throw Joe Harris and DeAndre Jordan out there. And just maybe we get, like, a good center offered to us. Maybe we need to get better defense, like better defenders. That obviously would be probably helpful. Al Horford at 35 years of age, honestly, it's not a bad deal. But at the same time, I'm not sure about it. So, and then, although, will the Nets, I don't know, man. I'm like, would the Brooklyn Nets want to trade DeAndre Jordan? Because I feel like a big reason why, Kyrie and KD came is because they got DeAndre Jordan to come with them as well. That was a pretty crazy offseason for the Nets, but I'm not really seeing anything right now. So if I threw Joe Harris, I don't really need this 18th pick either. I mean, who is going to come in and help us? I feel like we already kind of have a stack. Buddy Hield is out here, Kyle Kuzma, Dreaming Lamb. I guess if there was somebody I was going to trade for, I did see Marcus Smart in the trade finder, and that would definitely help our defense. But then again, I'm trading the 18th pick, Marcus Smart, and I get Tristan Thompson and Marcus Smart. So, I mean, it does get us a better perimeter defender, but, I mean, is Marcus Smart even going to start? Not really. So, not really loving the idea of that. And then there's the Al Horford thing, and again, OG Anunoby. We can get the 8th pick and Al Horford, but I don't want to draft any young players here. So, I'm just going to get past the draft, go to player options, and we have Dinwiddie declining, of course, Landry Shamet. We are going to accept. Qualifying offers, Bruce Brown is somebody I would love to have back. Probably one of the best Nets perimeter defenders. So Blake Griffin wants $16 million. I don't know if the Nets would have his bird rights in real life, but since this is a rebuild and we're talking about Blake Griffin, I'm going to go ahead and give him that deal. And, honestly, I think Brooklyn might be able to pull off a sign and trade with Dinwiddie if there was a team that's willing to take him on. So I will go ahead and offer him this contract. And we're going to sign both of them. I do not want to keep Dinwiddie. I want to trade him if possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw Spencer Dinwiddie back out on the trade finder. And let's see if we can get a better center. So I saw Marcus Smart again, Precious, Derek Favors. Ideally, I would love to have like a Clint Capella or something. Or yeah, a Clint Capella would be really nice. Or just something along the lines of just a better defensive center. Nurkic, you got Karl Towns. Obviously, I just think that's crazy out of the realm of possibility. DeAndre Ayton, Christian Wood, Chris Boucher, Mason Plumlee, Steven Adams. I guess if there was a chance, maybe, he would definitely be he would definitely be a decent defender down there, I guess. Miles Turner from Indiana could be interesting. Honestly, we could do something like that. That would be actually, you know what? Let's see if we can make something like this happen. Miles Turner would be a lot of fun here in Brooklyn. So they obviously don't want to trade Dinwiddie. Indiana believes they have a championship roster. Okay, I apologize, Indiana. I am sorry. I'm sorry for disrespecting you. All right, let me see what else I can do. I just drafted this guy, and I could keep him. here. I could keep him, but it's not like his career's not going to do anything here in Brooklyn. So I'm just going to go ahead and trade him because, yeah, I kind of just explained why. But all right, so we have Miles Turner, DeAndre Jordan, and Nicholas Claxton now. So what I'm going to do with Mr. Claxton, I'm going to move him to power forward because this man always goes up like crazy. Yep, up to a 79. And we could use a backup guard, and honestly, we're set for next season. So, yeah, I was about to say, preferably a defender, and there we go. Avery Bradley would be perfect. So, Avery Bradley, and of course, Bruce Brown is somebody I definitely would love to still have back. So, Bruce Brown, if you would love to come back, I would love to welcome you back, and he is back. So, qualifying offers, we got Kevin Durant, 99, James Harden, 95, Kyrie Irving, 93, Miles Turner, 83, DeAndre Jordan, 80, 79, and then Blake Griffin, 78. All right, so let's go ahead and simulate into season number 2. We lost last year in the playoffs for whatever reason to Orlando Magic, but this time we're set, we're ready, and there's no way we're losing this time. The rotation looks good, though. I mean, really, you have 3 of the best players, like I said, Blake Griffin, and now you have Miles Turner at the center spot. DeAndre Jordan, Nicholas Claxton, Joe Harris, and Bruce Brown. And I guess Avery Bradley is not going to be in any minutes, but it's okay. So it's fine. All right, so looking at the proficiency, we have a 3.5 at balance. So can we move this? Wow, this team is not going anywhere but 3.5. Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked by that, but it is fine. You know what? We're going to just go ahead and similar to the end of this season, we should be literally unstoppable. Like I said, we added a better defender in my mind in Miles Turner. We got Avery Bradley. We got Bruce Brown. Got Blake Griffin back. Let's do this. The season number dose comes to an end here, and Luka Doncic, this man has always won an MVP in this game, it feels like, but there he is, looking sexy as ever. But rookie of the year, Jalen Green on the New York Knicks. So the Knicks get themselves a stud shooting guard. Jalen Suggs, 6th man of the year on the Golden State Warriors. Jonathan Isaac, defensive player of the year on the Magic. The Magic of all teams, the team we should be worried about, the team that scares us the most here for Orlando for some reason is really scary in 2K. I don't know what it is, but they literally, I feel like, beat me all the time whenever I do rebuilds, and it's just scary to think about. So I literally can't sleep at night knowing the Magic exists in 2K. Coach of the year, Steve Nash. Howard Burke, executive of the year. All-NBA first team, Joel Embiid, LeBron, Giannis, Trae Young, Luka. All-NBA second team, Harden, Kyrie, AD, Tatum, Jokic, and then Damian Lillard, DeAndre Russell. Let's see something. So Orlando did not make the playoffs. We are chilling, bro. We are chilling. All right, that is a good sign for things to come. So looking at the player stats, though, all jokes aside, 31 points from Kyrie, 30.5 from Harden, 21 from Kevin Durant, and 15 from Blake Griffin. Claxton with 8.1, Miles Turner with 7.8, but 2 blocks per game. This is what we wanted from Miles Turner. We just wanted Miles Turner to shot block out there, and he shot 35% from 3, which isn't too bad either for a big man. So love to see that. Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan, Bruce Brown, Avery Bradley got some minutes here and there. So we are playing Milwaukee once again. So Milwaukee once again is a 8th seed, but this time they don't have Drew Holiday, so that's a defender they would need in this series. So we should beat this team easily in my mind. But okay, I was a little nervous there, but we beat them in 6 games, so we're chilling. We got past the first round. We beat the Milwaukee Bucks, and DiVincenzo was leading scorer. Wow, okay, so DiVincenzo was just balling in the last 3 games. 24, 25, 25. Alrighty. We got Brooklyn and Cleveland now. Let's see what happens. Then we got Memphis and Phoenix, Portland, New Orleans, and Miami, Atlanta. All right, let's see what happens. Garland, Sexton, Okoro, Kevin Love, Drummond. So Drummond still needs to be bought out as well. So we'll have to see what happens with that, or traded. We'll have to see. But, oh my, I got a cough or something. Hold on 1 second. Had to drink my water, boys. I'm chilling, all right? We're chilling. All right, here we go. Cleveland, let's see. Simulate current round, and we beat them in 4. So this is something that should have happened last season, but here we are. It's fine. Brooklyn and Miami. We got Sheriff Cooper, or Sheriff Cooper, however you say it, Oladipo. I feel like the rumors have always pointed Oladipo to Miami, and he literally ends up in Miami on 2K, so it is just like a sign, I feel like. It is like a twilight, just waiting for it to happen. Precious, Bam Adebayo on the front court, Tyler Herro, Goran Dragic, Simulate current round. And we sweep them. We sweep them. And we get to play my beloved Portland Trailblazers. All right, we got Dame, Dalla, CJ, Gary Trent, Isaiah Jackson, Houston Nuggets. So we got Dame, CJ, Gary Trent starting together. All right, I don't hate it. I feel like that's 3 scores you definitely have to worry about on the floor, right? Isaiah Jackson, Nurkic. If Nurkic could ever return to form, that would be awesome. I'm still waiting on that. You got Anthony Simons, who's going to compete in the dunk contest. We'll see what he can do on Sunday. Got Nasir Little, Zach Collins, Robert Covington. All right, similar in game 1. We won 1-0. So, I did not mean to play a game. Okay, so somebody in game 2, we're up 2-0. Somebody in game 3, they win game 3, and we're up 3-1. Okay, so let's see if we can close them out in 5 games or less. This shouldn't take me long, obviously. I mean, this lineup is stacked, and as we all know, my Blazers have been known to not have any defense on the floor. So yeah, Brooklyn would have a field day with us in a 7-game series, if I'm gonna be honest. So but you know, Portland is fighting back. I'm okay. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued, and I'm definitely a little nervous here. This is somewhat of a close game. Yeah, okay. It is still, you know what? It is still somewhat of a close game. No disrespect. We gotta watch and see what's gonna happen here. All here, they're only down 12, and we all know. Oh my, I thought Dame Lillard in the backcourt, but we're good. All right, so we all know when it's Dame time, it's Dame time. So Damian Lillard's got the ball. He's gonna take it to the rim, and DeAndre Jordan was there, and he played decent defense there. Now we got James Harden dribbling it up. They can, you know, build on their lead here, or they can sell here and miss a shot. We'll see. So James Harden dribbling around Damian Lillard, trying to get something going here. Damian Lillard is not moving. He's just staring in the eyes of Harden. Harden's going to do a step back 3 from 10 feet behind the line, and he misses. Okay. All right, Nasir Little with the defensive rebound, taking it up court. He's going to do something to Harden. Looks like nope. He's going to pass it to Dame. Dame's trying to go around KD, and Dame dunks it on Kevin Durant. Wow, Kevin Durant was not ready for that. Damian Lillard, man, what a freaking savage. All right, James Harden dribbling it up once again. Let's see if he's going to take another step back 3 from 10 feet behind the line. Nope, he passes KD this time, and there's no way Nasir Little is stopping KD at the rim, though. Oh, my goodness. KD and 1 dunk. That's not good for the Blazers' comeback hopes here. But Kevin Durant, oh, I thought he missed that free throw for a second, but it did go in. Now we got Damian Lillard dribbling it up court once again. Let's see what he's going to do. He's got Claxton, so he's got the mismatch. He's going to take it to the rim, and he's going to miss over Nicholas Claxton, which is unfortunate. But Claxton almost traveled or something there. I don't know what he did, but Kevin Durant almost loses the ball. Nasir Little gets a steal. Not that it really matters because this game is definitely over, but Kevin Durant with good defense. Damian Lillard with the offensive rebound. He misses. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was a terrible sequence. Kevin Durant to Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's going to dunk like he used to. No, he's going to get him, or he's going to get a foul. That would have been awesome if Blake Griffin just went freaking, like, dunk contest. Blake Griffin going to miss the first free throw. Wearing number 24 as well. He's going to make the second. No, he misses. Okay, so Blake Griffin 0-2 at the line, and I think they took Dame out. Yep, you know, they kind of want to rest him for next season. You know, is that Al-Farouq Aminu out there, or what the? Who's Nurkic on Blake Griffin? Blake with the defense gets a stop on Nurkic, and this game is definitely over, man. Guys, at the end of the day, all jokes aside, what do we think about Blake Griffin to the Brooklyn Nets, man? Are we scared? Are we terrified? Or do we still think this team ain't serious enough? They got to get more. Let me know what you guys think. Honest opinions. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed. This Crushables, I'm saying peace.